Hi, and welcome back to Mighty Little Green Machine. Today, I'm going to be taking off the backhoe on my 2025R for the first time ever. I've never attempted it before. I've not really read the directions other than the little sheet that's down below here on the back of the tractor on how to do it. But I thought this would be good for people that might be buying one soon to know how hard or how easy it is, and if we can figure this out without a lot of intensive work to kind of plan it and figure it out. So let's see what happens. So step one, they tell us to go ahead and put the feet down, but to put no pressure. Step two, they tell us to place the bucket on the ground. Step three, they tell us to slightly extend the boom some more, taking pressure off the two pins that hold it in so that you can slide them out. I now have the pins out. Step three was to push the bucket down to relieve pressure and then use the arms to lift it off. Now, I told you I'd show it all. I just messed up. I didn't fold my seat forward, and it broke the bracket. So I'm going to have to get a new bracket now to fix that. So what I've done is I've run the rod around to release the two controllers around to relieve the pressure in the hoses. Now I'm going to disconnect the two hoses. Now I've reconnected the two hoses from the Power Beyond valve together to complete the loop. If you don't do this, the fluid's going to run out of the tractor. So, comes off really easy. Not going to try and put it back on right now because obviously I broke my seat and I have to go find a new part. But what I am going to do is stop this video, and then when we pick it back up in a little while, I'll be putting the 3-point hitch on for the first time to make sure we have all the pieces and showing you how that's done. Hi, welcome back. So while I was on the break, I ran upstairs to my computer and ordered the replacement bracket for the one I just broke when I was taking the backhoe off my tractor. So it was $216.50 from greentractorparts.com, and it'll be here next week. Unfortunately, it happens. As I said in the first video, I will show you everything that happens. So now I'm going to do a couple of things. I'm going to install the 3-point hitch for the first time. As I said earlier, I picked up this tractor on Friday. I want to make sure that I have all the parts. And I also want to try out the new rototiller that I just bought. The other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to add the receiver and remove the drawbar, factory drawbar from the tractor that came with it. I have a receiver from Ken's bolt-on hooks that I had on my 1025R, and I'm going to move it over. And then after I finish that, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of do a quick walk around the tractor and show you some of the things that I've already added. So let me get going. So as I said, this is all brand new. I'm just opening this for the first time. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and add the top link. Now you put the adjustable part out, and on here in the holes here there's a flat spot that this pin, if you look at it, it's got a flat side, slides into. Then I'm going to go ahead and add the, I'll be honest, I'm not sure what they call this, but add it that holds it on. Then I'm going to go ahead and add the arms. I'm going to go ahead and add the arms. Okay, I started to go backwards a little. So I put the arms on, but then I realized that it's going to be much easier to replace the factory drawbar with the receiver without the arms on. So I'm going to go backwards. Now, the bolt size on the drawbar is 18 millimeter. So I have an 18 millimeter in my little impact gun, and then I also have an 18 millimeter ratcheting wrench from Gear Wrench. I use a lot of Gear Wrench tools. I really like them. They're lifetime warranted. Just so everyone knows, I'm not sponsored by anyone. So everything that I recommend are things that I've come to know and use over the years. So we're going to start by removing the factory drawbar. Okay, I'm going to have to get a breaker bar. So this is actually a very simple install. It's just 4 bolts, 4 nuts. One of my neighbors just drove by and saw the new tractor and was commenting. Sorry. Okay. So it's 4 bolts. And it comes off just like that. Now I save all these just in case. So when I traded in my other tractor, I put the old one back on and I kept the receiver I had already bought, so I didn't have to do it again. So actually, this is from Heavy Hitch. The hooks that I have to add to the front bucket from Ken's Bolt On, but this is from Heavy Hitch. So I had really good luck with this on my 1025R, putting my receiver in and all that, and towing, and it just worked out really, really well. So it's a heavier duty unit, so I'm going to go ahead and install that now. It's really an easy process. Now, you may have noticed that I didn't put any Loctite on these. They didn't have Loctite from the factory. And I didn't use Loctite on the last ones that I put on my 1025, and they never came loose. So I'm going to go ahead and go with that now. So let's go ahead and get the 3-point hitch put on. We're going to go ahead and start with the adjustable part out. Now, this is temporary on this tractor because I'm going to be installing the Summit Hydraulics third, fourth, and fifth function. I had third and fourth on my 1025R, and I'm going to be adding a fifth, and that'll be a separate video where I'll show you put that on. And then I run with the hydraulic top link. The hydraulic top link's really, really convenient for the box blade, the landscape brake, to get different angles and do different things without having to get off and adjust this. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and throw this on like this. The pin that holds this on has a square head because there's a flat spot here that keeps it from spinning. I'm going to go ahead and lock it in. Then I'm going to go ahead and put the arms on. No, looks like I messed one of these up. Then I'm going to attach the lift arm points. Now there is some maintenance on these balls. I want to say every 50 hours, and I'll update it when it's time to do the maintenance, that you have to lubricate these. And there's a spray that John Deere recommends. I use the John Deere products. Doesn't mean you have to. There's other things that'll work just as good. I just happen to stick with it all for these. Okay. Then we're going to lift this up. And put those in. Now these are going to be what keeps it from swaying side to side. And these attach down to pins down here. I'm questioning myself right now. I feel like I put this on backwards. Well, what I'm going to do is, I think they're on backwards, I'll be honest. I'm going to go up and check against my quick attach hitch. And I'll get back. So, as it turns out, I was correct. So everything's on now like it is. Now I'm going to go up and put my rototiller on. It's a new attachment that I got with the tractor on Friday. I'll do another episode on the rototiller and show you some other things on the tractor as well. Thanks for joining today. I hope to see you next time. Bye.